Good morning, guys. Hey, this is Pastor Norm. You know, as I look out here this morning, the weather's, it's sprinkling. So, last time I was on here, I was getting chased by a sprinkler. Well, now the angels are sprinkling me. And so I guess that's how that works out right there. But anyway, just want to talk to you a little bit about the fact that, as things start to open up, as we have opportunity to hopefully get back into, cautiously I hope, get back into some worship and get back into some time of being together in the house of God. I just want you to know, I know for us, and I'm sure all the other leaders are doing the same, is that because we love our people, we're just wanting so badly to be to do it right and to do it well and to do it with caution and appropriate as Deuteronomy 24 tells us how to deal with. It actually God is telling the people to do what I taught you, or taught the Levites to teach you about how to deal with leprosy. And this COVID's been kind of an internal leprosy thing. And I don't shrink from that. In this is that, we're learning some things about how to keep ourselves healthy and keep ourselves protected as much as we understand. You know what? None of us are going to get it perfectly. That would be a cool thing. I just wanted you to know that that we're going to try our very best. In fact, just as I learned a few weeks ago to not be out in that lawn at this time because the sprinklers would be really cold right now. As we get back into the church, as we get back into spending time together in the house of God, we're going to have some limitations. And we can look at them as limitations, or we can look at it as a more intimate setting to be alone or to be with God and His kids. I think that's a better view. And no matter what our take on it is, let's do this. Let's honor God. Let's honor His word, which says, honor those in authority in your land, honor the laws of the land. And I look at it this way, as long as they're not telling me to do something against God's law, if they go against God, well, that's totally different. I'm not going to honor that. But I am going to honor God by honoring those in authority as best we can. And so everybody probably knows the limitation is 25 people, and how in Cat Heritage you do all that, and we're spacing out chairs, and we're splitting the sanctuary in half, and we're going to sanitize our sanitizers and stuff. But I just want to say this: as you get back into your house of worship, whether it's here or wherever it is, as you get back in, would you do me a favor? It's more for God, but do me a favor. Would you come back to the heart of worship? And it's all about Jesus. Would you come back if you get to worship, if you get to do any vocal worship, but would you remember, it's just an honor and a privilege to get to serve God and to be saved by the grace of the gospel of Jesus Christ, the good news of what He did. And let's come in humbly, not looking for what's in it for us anymore, but let's look into, how can I serve? Let's have our spiritual antennas on to tune into, how can I serve? How can I help? How can I put on a smile for somebody else? And for those of us that are huggers, we're going to have to really show a lot of restraint. But please be careful. Don't be freaked out, but be careful. There's people that may be at such a higher risk than you are, that your caution may save their life. So let's come back to the house of God, and let's worship Him and be the servants He needs us to be. God bless you. I pray God would just touch your heart right now. and get you excited. And you know what? Go find some worship music or videos and go have a ball with God. And I'll encourage you with this: on your way to church, if you get to go to a church, if they get to open up and they're prepared for that, would you do me a favor? Would you worship before you get there? So that by the time you get there, you're already ready to be used by God for those who need it most. God bless you. Make it a great day, as my pastor says.